All right. Welcome, Aries, back to Peony Lore, where we help you find the beauty in all things. This is going to be your June 1st through the 15th reading. We were guided by Spirit to provide 10 cards, 5 cards per each week. And then we're going to do a couple of oracle cards that will help to summarize what is going on. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Let me move this card out of the way. There we go. All right. So how's everybody doing? I hope well. You know, we're in the midst of 4 retrogrades and the planets going on before we get ready for Mercury to go retrograde in the beginning of, the middle of June here. You got your Pluto in Capricorn, Saturn is in Aquarius, Venus went into retrograde, and Gemini, Jupiter is in Capricorn, and like I said, Mercury is gonna retrograde in Cancer in the middle of June through July. So we have a lot going on. We got a lot of energies going on, and so let's find out. Wow, we have a few extra cards I wasn't expecting for this first week, but we are going to take them and we are going to read them all in the upright. Okay. So this will represent, okay. So very, very simply, this is going to represent June 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this will represent the weekend energy. So we're starting off here with the World card on June the 1st, Aries. So the world is here, turning in your favor, letting you know that there's another opportunity for something new to start for you. And on Tuesday the 2nd, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is talking about the blessing of something new starting in your physical world. It can be money, but it can be abundance or the beginning of abundance and a lot of different types of things. On Wednesday, you actually have the Victory card. You have the 6 of Rods, which is saying whatever new opportunity is coming to you that is going to be fruitful, that you take advantage of, really is going to be something that's in your favor. The King of Cups showing up is talking about the fact that there is an opportunity for you to be completely in your feels about this, completely solid about what direction it is that you're going. And with the 8 of Swords sitting here presenting itself on Friday is indicating that although you're blindfolded to kind of what's been going on, you do have the opportunity to step forward with that gate and be really more into your internal thought process and your internal knowing, allowing yourself to break free from any of the old patterns and things that were holding you back. And on the weekend energy, we have the Moon. We have a lot of good energy with the Moon. The Moon can definitely talk about being in your creative zone, things coming to light, being completely in your emotions, and a lot of subconscious energy that is going to lend itself to giving you what it is that you need to know for that first upcoming week. So it looks to be absolutely fabulous. I'm going to go ahead and go in with an angel therapy card just to see what my Aries need to know for the first week of June before we meander on into the second. This is an extremely happy first week, you guys. This is huge. No, I want it to drop. What our angels like to discuss for our Aries for the first week in June. There's just some major energies. Please explain if there's anything else specific that we need to know for our Aries for the first week in June. Thank you. For the World and the Ace of Pentacles to show up like that, that is just something that you didn't know, that you were holding yourself back from emotionally, is what's going to lend itself. Okay, and so what the angels are saying here is that there's potentially a past life issue that's popping up, and to ask your angels to help you remember so that you can release, learn, and heal from any past experience that kind of held you back in the past. This makes a lot of sense. So you had something that was going on, but now it's your turn to have a second opportunity to kind of get past that with this world. Again, leading you to a brand new piece of prosperity. And again, prosperity, abundance doesn't always have to physically mean money. It can mean anything that keeps you grounded. Physical house, it could be construction, it could be a new job showing back up or being called back to work. But regardless, it's going to lead you into a victorious position here. And you are going to be in a very masculine but positively charged energy as far as the emotions are concerned. And then, like I said, there's something that is unknown to you that's going to allow yourself to kind of break through as you get more into your own self, because the moon will help to shake out any of the details that you don't necessarily know about. And that's exactly what the past life issues are. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the second week. And then our second week oracle will be from our Earth Magic deck. So let's see what's going on our second week for Aries, please. Huge. The world, a blessing of the ace, and the moon coming. Something's coming back full circle. Second chances. All right. We have the Four of Cups. Ooh, the Chariot. The Ten of Rods. The Four of Rods. Very nice. And it wants to be this one. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Do we have anything for the weekend energy? You gave us the moon. Is there anything else that we need to know for the weekend energy for June for our Aries? That was pretty significant, so let's just double check. It's the bottom one. Thank you. Two of Cups. And the clarifier is coming from our Earth Magic deck, so we'll go ahead and get those ready. What do we got? We have the Four of Cups. We have the Chariot, the Ten of Rods, the Four of Rods, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Okay. All right, Earth Magic. What do we need to know for our Aries for our second week of June? First week is going really, really well. What do we need to know? Four of Cups, indicating that someone is trying to provide you with something and you may not necessarily be wanting to take it, but that the Chariot is sitting right next to it is saying that you need to not, it's this first one, Milky Way, breathe, perspective. Four of Cups, like I said, someone's trying to offer you something that you're not necessarily interested in, but this is a gift and you need to make sure that you're giving everything its fair due before you say no, because the the Chariot is indicating here that you are going into the right direction and that you are going to be moving forward with momentum very, very quickly, but steadily, okay? The reason is because you're going to be allowing yourself to lay down some burdens that you've been hanging on to for a while, okay? The Four is indicating that there's going to be some, well, it's a proposal in some sense, not necessarily matrimony, although the house is central. And house meaning your physical house, but it could also be your job. But there's a proposal coming that is going to be here for you. And you're contemplating this. Should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Okay. If I do this, what am I going to have to get rid of? But I want you to take a look at the imagery here, because you know, you're in front of the storm that's just raging behind you, Aries, and you have the opportunity to really balance that. And when you do, then you have a beautiful partnership that's coming towards you. This doesn't always necessarily have to mean romantic, but it does definitely mean partnership. Something or someone is coming towards you, which is going to be a beautiful partnership, okay? And Earth Magic card that popped out for you was perspective, based on the Milky Way. So we're going to round this back off to the beginning here, the beginning of the week. Because if you're not considering something, if someone's coming to you with an opportunity to do something and you feel that it's not necessarily something you really want to take advantage of, you might seriously want to reconsider that. The Chariot here, again, is a beautiful thing. You've got some significant major arcana that's sitting here. The World, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? You've got the Moon, you've got the Chariot. So what I believe is going to happen is you're going to find some information that comes out here, like I said, towards that first weekend of, of the month, that's going to allow you to kind of get through and carry that energy onto the second part of the week. But you're going to be you're going to be in a position to just lay down all this heaviness, right? So the 10 is the end of a cycle. which brings you into some blessed beginnings when it comes to, like I said, prosperity in a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to necessarily mean a proposal in love. It can be, but it definitely means that something is coming here for you. And at the end of the day, once you get past the internal back and forth with what's going on here with physical resources, that's exactly what the Pentacles represent. Then the Two of Cups, heart energy, coming together of two people. So the universe is just trying to say, past life issues that were affecting you before, you've got a new opportunity here. Some things that you may not necessarily know about are going to come to fruition anyway. This is divine, and you'll have the opportunity to kind of change your perspective here. So Aries, this is what we've got going on for you for the first couple of weeks here in June. I hope this information is helpful. It looks like you guys are going to start off with the bang, and it's going to end up being something very beautiful for you here before we get to the middle of the month. It doesn't look like any of these retrogrades are necessarily affecting you in an extremely bad way. It's all about your perspective when you sit down and you think about it, but retrogrades are all about making sure that you can take a step back and just kind of reflect and rest on anything that's coming up to surface and popping up for you. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you manage that information when it does show up for you. So at the end of the day, a very quick reading, but this is what I have for you. I hope that it is helpful. If it is, then I ask for you to hit that like, that share, that subscribe button so that you can take a look at the different postings that are up. And if Aries, if this didn't quite bite it off for you, then take a look at your other two signs, either your rising or your moon, that will be posted here as well. And I'd be interested in getting your feedback and getting your commentary on this. But that's what I have for you guys. So many blessings, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.